He said, if the most important thing to you is just feeling good, you will end up miserable. But if the most important thing is doing good, you'll end up purposeful.
The garage gospel. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's roll. This is the garage gospel. The garage gospel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Another one.
To episode 11.
It's insane.
Yeah.
We're getting up there.
We are, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, we have a special guest today. His name is Senor Taco.
Just kidding.
We have a little bit more of an interesting episode for you guys today. We don't need to mention what's behind us because
Y'all
this has
seen
been
it.
mentioned before. It
Y'all
is.
seen it.
I'll just make it known again. This is a 2020 Shelby GT500. It's great. Orange, fast. It's perfect. It's
Family
awesome.
car.
Family car.
Family car.
You know, it's great. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be more just straight on topic the entire time. And we're gonna have Reed introduce this one.
Oh, I'm introducing it.
You
yeah,
came up with the
because
idea.
you had the idea and I loved it.
Okay.
This is your series, man.
It's my series.
Your series
Oh,
now.
man. I
Just-
figured we would just kind of communism, share it. I'm just kidding. First off, if I'm a little too energetic, I had way too much coffee than I should
He
this
had
morning.
6 shots of espresso and half a cup of regular black coffee with a little bit of cream in it.
Dude, like hardly any cream.
Like
not
a
even,
milliliter
not even.
of cream.
Smaller.
like that much cream.
Yeah, if I'm like a little jittery, that's why. Anyway, into the topic. So last week, I don't remember when I sent the text. I sent it like a day after I got the
We sent it on,
idea
like, Tuesday.
because I was like, I want to make sure this is actually a good idea to talk about and kind of bring up
Wednesday.
This was Wednesday at 7.
Wednesday. So I got the idea like Tuesday, Monday night-ish. Just let it marinate, see if I wanted to like send a text like, hey, this is what we should do. But I was kind of like praying and I was talking with God and I was like, God, as much as we try to be prepared, we're really not for these. Like we kind of just wing it all the way and keeping it real.
True.
But I wanted a topic for this week, and he gave me one, and the title of this episode is going to be called Eviction Notice.
I think that's freaking fire. I think that's freaking fire, bro.
So today we're going to be talking about people, whether it's people watching, whether it's people that haven't even heard of us yet, but people that just let sin make their way in their lives and be a tenant of their heart, and instead of the tenant paying rent to the owner's paying rent to the tenant.
Yeah.
That's good. I think it's gotten, when you brought it up, I think it's gotten so bad we don't know it anymore. Like we don't see it. I'm gonna speak for me. This is how today's episode is gonna go. Speaking out of ourselves personally. I was never allowed to watch Harry Potter or read the books or whatever. And if I'm honest, I'm very, very okay with that because a lot of the times, sometimes this is not the case, but a lot of the times when it comes to Harry Potter, that is the entry to eventually end point witchcraft. Which again, not all cases, but most. If you went to Universal Harry Potter stuff, you'd see people whipping around with their little wands and like, which is all fun and playful until they start actually getting. So
It's funny you mentioned that.
yeah,
funny you mentioned
I know
that.
you both went. That's why I
We both
said it.
went and
Yeah.
I did too. So not with
Chelsea
them.
and I
but-
got wands and we started messing around with like the
Yeah.
things that you
Which
y'all,
that's innocent.
yes, y'all
Which
messed around with the
that's
electronic
innocent.
things that they put in the park.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
innocent, but it doesn't get innocent when later in life they're starting to actually try to find stuff and
Yeah.
find actual weird stones and stuff. That's when it starts to okay, now you're pushing
Crystals.
it. Yeah, now you're pushing it. But like that for me was okay. I'm okay with that. I don't need it. Music, we forget about music. Music is actually one of the biggest things that influences us and our emotions and actions 100%.
Yeah, whether you realize it or not. Like even if it's playing in the background, sometimes it even affects you.
Yep. You turn on a song that's sad, you become sad. You turn on a song that's angry, you become angry. You turn a song that's happy, you become happy. Like that's how that. It's so influential. We just dismiss it. The words are very important. There's some songs to where I've actually sat down and listened to them that I've been listening to for a long time and went, I should not be listening to this right now. This is awful. I didn't know that. And we have to watch out. So there's a couple areas that our modern culture actually has just said, no, these are fine. It's fine. It's okay. And then you look in the deeper meaning and go, hold on. This is actually very not okay. What's going on?
Yeah. Before I got Spotify, my parents, before I would get like any album or song, they would always make me read the lyrics in front of them. And you never realize what you're listening to until you're reading it in front of your parents.
Fact.
So if you think that, hey, I shouldn't listen to this in front of my parents, you probably shouldn't listen to it at all.
Yeah.
I'll take that one step deeper. When you sing them, even when you're by yourself, your ultimate parent, your father, is hearing it. Yahweh is hearing it. God is hearing it. He's right there. He's everywhere. He hears it. He knows. And so it's the same as singing that song to your parents. It's the same when you're by yourself because God is still right there. And you're saying this stuff right in front of him.
Yeah.
And which is crazy. We just talked about this, but he has enough grace and mercy to then go, it's okay. Like if you go, hey, I shouldn't be listening to that. And you change, he's like, it's okay. I don't remember you doing that. And he'll just forget. And this is not to just do stuff over and over and over and over. That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not how repenting works at all.
Not how repenting works. Repenting is realizing you're doing something that's wrong. 180, going the other way. Not, oh, I did something wrong. Sorry. Doing it again. Oh, sorry, I did it again. And you think you're good. It's not how that works. But
Anyway,
I like that.
real quick, go back to when we actually had to buy and download individual albums
Man.
before Spotify and
What a
Apple
generation.
Music and
Yeah, I was gonna say, what a generation.
and
Everybody else is going, give me back the VHS tapes. And then we're like,
and then
yeah.
and then our parents are like, go
No.
back to when we had CDs.
Yeah.
Way before time VHS tapes.
Oh my days.
Back in
Back in the day, man.
Anyway.
Anyways. Good stuff. That's funny. Good stuff. What other things is like available that's maybe not the greatest? Like, what other examples besides music and movies and entertainment? Entertainment is a whole lot of things, but
Yeah.
you get the point.
Fear.
Okay.
That's a big one now, especially now more than ever because people are being afraid and they're just kind of like that's their main thing, and they label it as, guess what, anxiety. People are like, oh, I have anxiety. No, you're just fearful. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evict it. And get it out. It's not paying you money. And get it out. You're
Yeah.
paying it money every time you're like, oh, I have anxiety. You're just affirming that you have fear.
And sometimes you speak fear into existence. That's true. Because you're not actually afraid. And you're like, oh, this is so scary. And then you actually get scared because you said it.
Yeah.
And then you start thinking it. And then you start feeling it. And so, yeah, no, fear is not good. And the movies, the shows, the internet, social media is giving you every reason to fear almost everything.
Oh yeah. Especially like news outlets and
Yep. And no matter if it's true or not, the right thing to do as Christians, I will say, as Christians, is to submit to the Lord and submit to his authority. And when I say submit, I mean understand and realize he's got it and you don't need to worry about it. That's his job, not yours. He'll deal with it. And so then you go, okay, I'm just going to serve him and do what he says. And he's got me. And fearing the Lord is different too. That's, if I'm translating what that means, it's more have a holy respect for the Father. Respect that he is all powerful and you are not. Like that, like you are under him. Respect that. And so just like how you talk to your parents, you would not like scream in your parents' faces and start just saying these awful things to them.
I get a box thrown in my head.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'd get immediately thrown over the knees, man. Like, you know what I mean? So
Corporal punishment.
oh, But like we're like, oh, this is so cruel. Like, no, it's actually teaching us. And so when we learn to respect our parents, we learn how to, in a way, respect the Father and respect what He says and what He does, and realize, oh, we should probably copy that. And yes, our humans are flawed, so not everything people do is great to copy. But you get my point. So, got anything more to add on fear? Because there's a whole lot.
There's a whole lot behind fear, and I love how, yeah, fear of God. It's not just like scared of Him. It's a righteous fear. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I feel like a righteous respect is the best way to say it. But yeah.
Which that could be like a whole separate episode of being
Oh, yeah.
talking about fear of the Lord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. I thought I had to be scared. And really honest, personal story, here we go. When I was younger, as all of usually kids do, you're scared of the dark, right? And so when you go to turn off the basement lights, you'd sprint up the stairs. And so I would sprint up the stairs and sometimes go if I'd turn around. And I was scared if I would turn around and Jesus would just be beaming of light right there. I was literally scared, like terrified. And it wasn't because I was scared of him, it was because I was turning the fear of the Lord into something that I was misunderstanding. That fear is going, okay, for some reason this did not happen, and I don't think it really will. I mean, it could, but if that were to happen, it's not, oh, I'm terrified you're going to hurt me. It's, I now need to be on my face because you are holy and I am not. I do not deserve to be with you right now. Like, I am sinful. Just like how Peter fell flat on his face in front of Jesus once he realized, oh, crap, this is the Messiah. He just immediately goes, get away from me. I'm not, you are insanely perfect and holy and I am not. I am a sinner. Get away from me. And Jesus, on the other hand, pretty much paraphrasing, says, nah, you can come with me. So that is 100% a different episode because...
Yeah, and it's kind of a misconception nowadays where like people will think I need to get clean and then go to God. No, it's you come to God dirty and He makes you clean.
Yep, very true. Very, very true.
And like people will keep that shame. They'll be like, all right, I got to get clean. But the only way to get clean is through the Father. They're just sitting there in their shame and they're being fearful that God's going to get angry at them. And it keeps going until it builds up way too much. Until the day He comes and then He's like, I never knew you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And just to bring this whole conversation into a thing to you guys, we would love to also hear your thoughts as well. And so if you have questions, no matter if it's a dedicated video, just throw them out there. Throw the questions out there because this is supposed to be a
Throw 'em in the
conversation.
comments.
Conversation, not just us three. It's supposed to be with you. So we want your interaction as well.
This is a 4-person podcast. Us
Yeah.
three and you guys.
And you. So we want to hear your questions and thoughts, and it'd be awesome to kind of hear what y'all think about what's going on in the world and what's up, really. And we've turned this fear and anxiety and misconception of who we think we are into movements, which is interesting. Now there's actual massive groups of people that label their misidentity and misunderstanding of their identity as something they think is what they are.
Yeah.
And they can be something so much better. They think that's the peak of their identity. That's not. There's so much deeper. There's so much more to that. It's not just, oh, you're a human. No, you are crafted in the image of God, so why would you be afraid? Why are you afraid to ask questions? Like, why are you afraid and blocking out some truths that are just real? Like, this is not to throw anything on anybody. This is just saying, hey, this is real. Like, the devil is using misidentity and misunderstanding to ruin us, like straight up tear us all apart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really, really sad to see for me because I have seen even in myself, what misidentity and misunderstanding of what my identity is happen. I've seen it. You guys probably have seen it, but I hid that thing pretty well, so, which is not a good thing at all. But
Yeah.
No.
I hid that very well, that I did not know who I was or what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, stop trying to keep sin in your closet.
Yep.
It's not just going to be that thing that sits back there. It's going to constantly influence you, and you're just staring at that closet, almost afraid to open it. And it's just there. You got to get it out.
Got to bring it into the light to where God can see it, because that's when He can actually get rid of it and use
And
it
God's not
and
going
get
to
it out.
take something from you. You have to willingly give it.
It's free will.
Free will.
Free will, man.
It's a blessing and a curse.
He really, really respects your free will. Trust me when I say that. I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking exactly to you right now. He really, really respects your free will. He will not move unless you tell him to, because he respects your decision and he respects the authority he's given you. For real. Because there's moments to where I sat in life and didn't say anything. I was like, Lord, why'd you make this happen? And he goes, well, you didn't tell me to do anything about it. You didn't ask me. You didn't say, hey, can you help me? You just let it all happen. If you would have asked, I would have been there. And that is true. Because, especially now, a bunch of, this is now, I'm going to go back to the past a little bit. A bunch of family stuff was happening, a bunch of relational stuff around everybody that I knew. And there's a thing that just broke me. It wasn't a massive thing, but it was the last thing. And unlike the last couple times to where I just tried to deal with it myself, just took it to the chest and tried to man up. That's a whole different conversation. I'm not going to start. But I just going to deal with it myself. I said, nope, I cannot. I am done. Lord, I actually need your help. And he instantly, which this hasn't happened before, but he instantly says, okay. And instantly was there. I said, Lord, I need to be able to sleep peacefully. And it happened. And I woke up with an unexplainable peace I can't imagine that I still have. And it's crazy. So again, just ask and you will receive. If you're like, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Or even if you're a non-believer, just being like, God, where are you? He will answer you in his way. Obviously, it's not going to be on your timing, or most likely the way you think it's going to happen. But he will answer. And there's so many ways he answers stuff. So
Yeah, it's the verse Matthew 7:7-8. Ask and you will receive, knock and the door will be open for you.
yeah, I'm going to go there just so that I can see it. Matthew 7?
Matthew 7:7-8.
Tiny pages, man.
Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and everyone who seeks finds, and the one who will knock it will be opened.
It's true. Pretty sure we have the same version. Yeah, that's the Lord saying, hey, this is the free will part. Ask and it will be given. It will not, but we go, oh, okay. I want a Porsche. Do I actually really badly want that? Yeah, why not? But that's not how that's gonna happen. It's not gonna be like, oh, bang, phone call. You got a Porsche. What? That's not really how that works majority of the time. I mean, it could happen.
Good.
God has all authority to make that happen. But usually won't. When you say, it's more of, Lord, I need your opinion. Lord, I want you. And that he will be there. You're like, oh, okay. And he will be there. So that's very good. Very awesome. Very, very awesome. Staying in Matthew, actually, to get you to realize, oh, crap, I need to evict stuff. You got to build your house on his rock, on him, to realize that. Because out of building your own house on your own foundation, you're not going to know. Straight up, I didn't know. I'll tell you right now. I had no clue. I thought I was doing pretty good. I thought I was struggling. I thought I was doing great. Mm-mm. You got to build your life on the foundation that he has. This is Matthew 7:24. Everyone that then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who builds his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, but it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock. And then it goes into if you do not hear his words,
If you
and do not do them. If you hear them and do not do them.
it goes into if you act like a foolish man and build your house on unstable
Yeah.
sand, is what the verse
And
says.
Here's the thing: the more you learn about Christ, the more that is required of you.
True.
So that goes for us. It goes for you guys. If you're learning stuff from this podcast, or
Awesome, by the way. Let's go.
whether
It's all Jesus, too. It's all Jesus.
whether you're looking on Instagram, you come across a Christian reel, you learn stuff from that. The more you learn about Christ, the more that is required of you.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
The more you want to build your house, the more better foundation you have to have.
The more responsibility you have to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole section is Matthew 24 through 27. So if you guys want to look that up, there it is. Matthew 7, 24 through 27. You have to be steadfast and founded on the rock, so then you're stable, because this world is doing a very good job of making a lot of things unstable right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, a lot of things. But
Reed, you got any
Yeah.
more points on the
Yes,
eviction notice?
I
know
do.
you
let's
do.
go for it. Keep going.
Another thing that people need to,
Need?
like capital NEED, need
The
to
bottom.
evict.
Oh,
Yes.
not the bottom.
That's what it is.
Oh gosh, yeah, just go for it.
Comfort.
Ooh,
A lot of the
speak more.
I wrote it down just so I didn't forget. A lot of the time, people, they think the devil comes with horns, red, whatever, tail. He doesn't come with horns. He comes in with a blanket and a pillow and says, "It's okay, you can go back to sleep. It'll be there when you wake up tomorrow."
What's the it?
Whatever God has called for you, whether it be your calling, your purpose, or just a random task. Like,
This
comfort
is also
is
right by you.
laziness. I mean, I'm not saying like being comfortable in PJs. That's a good thing.
Having a comfortable lifestyle. It's a good thing. God wants you to thrive. But when your comfort gets in the way,
Of God's plan, then it's a problem.
of the relationship with Him, then it's a problem. The comfort and the life that God wants you to have should come by following Him, not by saying, I'm going to do this because I want to be comfortable. And God goes, wait, no, I want you to do this. And you go, no. That's when it's, okay, well, hold on. I saw this, I saw this reel, and I know, social media, oh, it's real, it's a bad thing. It was of a sermon, and I honestly did this to see if it's legit. And this pastor asked ChatGPT, if you were the devil, what would you do?
Yeah, I saw that one.
And I tried it myself. It wasn't the same words, but
Along
same
the same-
message. And towards the end of this whole explaining, he goes, I'm going to throw distraction in your hands so that you never learn how to open them to what God has for you. And I go, oh, crap. So we're like, oh, crap, phones are a problem. Phones are a problem. It's obvious. Like, yes, this is the thing that is trying to distract you from Him,
Oh, 100%.
because this is very addictive. Even though it's not inherently all a bad thing to have this, but the things that can be on it are.
Yeah.
And you have to put that in its place.
It's the doors that it opens to other things that makes it a problem.
Yes. Like, whoa.
Like if you struggle with lust and
That
your
was gonna go
phone is a
there.
big part of it,
I was going to go there.
downgrade to a flip phone. Like
Break
if you're
it.
struggling to if
Break
like you downloaded like Covenant Eyes and you're still struggling with it, get a different phone. Stop playing with sin. Like,
Lock it.
yeah,
Give somebody else a code to a safe and say, throw it in there.
yeah.
I know. You're like, whoa,
treating
that's
your
crazy.
sin like a pet. Like
You're
you
like,
can't
whoa.
just
You're just probably like, whoa, that's crazy talk.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. I need that still. Yes, there's things on this that you probably do need. Communication, business, probably. But you need to delete, get rid of the things that are making you fall into sin or distracting you from getting more of him and more of the Father and more knowledge of who he is.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge thing. And that reel kind of shook me. I was like, ooh, ChatGPT saying that is
you found it on Reel.
crazy. Yeah, I found it on a reel.
Yeah.
Something that was distracting me. And it was hilarious because I feel like God goes, hey, wake up. You're like, oh, whoops, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Going back to the whole comfort thing, I took a quote from Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
What a guy. Love him.
What a guy.
He said, if the most important thing to you is just feeling good, you will end up miserable. But if the most important thing is doing good, you'll end up purposeful.
Do it again. Say it again.
If the most important thing to you is just feeling good, you will end up miserable. But if the most important thing to you is doing good, you'll end up purposeful. So if you constantly are like, yeah, I'm comfortable, I'm good, I feel good, you'll probably end up miserable. I mean, yeah, comfort is good in short term, but after a while you start to get restless, you start to get, I gotta readjust, find another comfortable position, and then you'll be like that for a while.
Whoa, COVID, ready? When you played all the games you can play, you're stuck in your house, you've done everything, you are now restless. You are now, I need something else to do. I need to do something. This is stupid. I have played the same game for the last 4 weeks, and I'm bored with it. That does not happen when you're with Christ. That does not happen. You never get bored. But you're uncomfortable because you're doing something not everybody else is doing, and it's not exactly pleasing you like how this would. So it's just a fact of realization, really, to kind of bring this to a whole point in time, and like a whole, if we had to address this as a whole thing, you have to be able to realize, and the only reason you can realize is because of him, is because of Jesus, is because of the Father, is because of the Holy Spirit that's inside you that says, hey, this is not a good idea. Hey, this is not a good thing for you right now. And I had to delete YouTube because I didn't have social media. I didn't have Instagram back then.
Those YouTube shorts, bro.
Yeah, killer, man.
Ugh.
I had to delete it for a while and delete all that entertainment problem because it was sucking the life out of me, literally. And so I said, I'm done. And the only reason why I knew that is because, one, I had parents of the faith and that realized it was taking my life away, but I also had, God evicted me. He was like, hey, this needs to get out. It is taking you, and you don't know it.
Yeah, it's like God going through a hoarder's house. This needs to go, this needs to go, this
And
needs
you're
to
like,
go.
but I like that thing. We were in a hoarder house a long time ago.
Hoarder house,
Oh,
and
man.
we would ask her, hey, do you want to get rid of this? No, I might have a purpose for it. I'm like,
One day.
no, you don't. It's a stapler. No, you don't.
Anyways.
But no, blessing to her. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Helping her and everything. That was awesome. But it was very interesting. I've never been in a hoarder's house. And I was like, oh,
It was a bit eye-opening seeing it.
So, anyways, we're going to wrap this episode up. I really hope.
We're definitely going to talk about this again.
Yes.
We got a whole page on it. And how many points did we hit?
Like 4.
Like, yeah, about 4.
About
Yeah.
4 pages.
We will come back.
This is everything.
Yes.
So-
We will come back to it and talk more about it, but for now, this will be it. So I really, really appreciate you guys. I really do. We are still very slowly inching growth of like viewers and subscribers and people following our Instagram, which isn't for us. This is us realizing, okay, Lord's still blessing this because we're only doing it for him. The only reason why we meet right here is to glorify his name and to hopefully help us learn and help you learn. And as we just have a talk. So thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. We really do.
Let's put up some of those eviction notices.
Amen. Let's see some papers. So
See some papers.
have a good rest of your day.
Bye, guys.
See you
See ya.
guys.